Let's play. We are going to get into this new game that just came out with Xbox One or Gold Live, and it's one of the newer Double Fine games, which we all know is going to be good at least on some level, assuming you like the style game. Even if you don't like the style, Double Fine make games that are great, and they have great humor and etc., etc. So let's get into this and see what it's about. Start game. Difficult game with many new concepts. All right. Silly. Now we'll start with thematic first. You can always do something else later. Vanguard is a party of 5 heroes. Ubuntu. My name. Ragnarok. Cool. I like that one. Hey, that's my name. And that's also like one of my philosophies in life. Question everything. Card. Elementus. It's a scene for a band called Elements, so why not?
It's taking too long.
Patience.
Patience. I don't see what patience has to do with this. It should have happened by now.
Life keeps to its own timetable, not ours.
Oh, it doesn't stop us from trying. Good morning!
Your ruler has risen. Rejoice, and let bellow the horns of birth. Immortal protector of the nation, progeny of the great bloodlines, master of strategies, eternal conductor, and forger of matrimony.
We're here to advise you on how to handle ruling and commanding every time.
The horns of battle.
Fine, we'll have to do this later. The Cadence is attacking. Heroes, jump in! The ruler will be with you shortly!
And off they go.
We'll explain later. We just need you to take command, because our citizens, understandably, find it hard to trust a giant talking chalice.
We are not just a giant talking chalice.
But the nation will listen to you, because you're of their blood.
Forged from the bloodlines of the great houses.
Oh, and one last thing. Unfortunately, the bloodline ritual that was used to create you also bound you to us. So you can never leave the throne.
But do not despair. You can still command your heroes. Look inward, and you will find that your mind can follow them anywhere.
You see your heroes yet? Yeah? Great.
Now, take command and search the area. The Cadence is out there somewhere.
Two extra points. That's fine.
There we are.
First catch of the day.
We can't tell you much about the Cadence because not much is known. It's old, first sighted centuries ago. It cares only for destroying our nation with its corruption.
That's where pawns like you see here come in. Think of them as attack dogs the Cadence creates to spread corruption in the world.
Seeds, arguably the lowliest pawns, are more nuisance than menace.
But if you're going to remember one thing, don't let those runts form a posse. Keep them apart.
Otherwise it'll be like when caber jacks get together at a tavern.
Except not the best night of your life.
How about that, eh?
One down, untold millions to go. That could have been worse. At least they belong to heroic bloodlines.
Oh yes, we've got to mention, normal humans cannot survive even a single touch from the Cadence. But because the bloodlines of your heroes are attuned to us and have our power flowing through them, they have a fighting chance.
Attack here. What?
Lapses.
Cadence cowards. They'd rather stay back and snipe at you than fight up close.
Be wary. If your heroes are hit, they may forget some of their combat training. The mind is just as vulnerable as the body.
This is a caberjack. They hit things with a caber. Sometimes they hit hard and put things down. Other times they hit not so hard and just knock things out.
That's all you're going to say?
Simplest way of life there is.
Caberjacks. Profound purveyors of violence. Ah, we found one of our alchemists. A brilliant mind in a delicate body.
Not worth much in a close quarters battle, but they make up for it with their nasty exploding flasks.
Just watch out for friendly fire.
The explosions are big, so aim well, or keep your heroes back. Trust us, you don't want to be on the receiving end of one of their concoctions.
Here you have the hunter. Attacking at close range is good, but attacking from afar, where one can think and plan, is better.
If you listen closely, you might be able to hear your group leaving you behind as you line up that perfect shot.
Actually, the hunter will be in front of the group, stealthily scouting ahead.
Is that what they say they're doing? Another notch! That went better than I expected.
Well done, well done. I knew you'd have a knack for this.
So Elizabeth Odom got 1 kill. Didn't wait, isn't it? Like most of the Odoms.
Right. So this is our nation, and as we said, we are not in the best of shape.
That muck you see surrounding us is the Cadence. It's what created the pawns, corrupted our lands, and is slowly tightening on us like a noose. But we do have one advantage.
Thanks to several enchanted materials that make up our body, we've been endowed with certain powers. One of them being a way to cleanse the Cadence from this world. It's really quite a miraculous process, wherein we harness the properties of...
The thing is, it takes a long time for us to charge up for this. A long time. All of the heroes you just commanded in battle will be long gone when we're finally ready.
With all that time still ahead, we need you to protect us. You will take charge of the nation, command its citizens worthy of becoming heroes, and ensure that the Cadence does not reach the capital.
Now let's check out that keep you just saved.
The keeps. Bloodline forgers of the nation.
The stonemasons did good work here. I'll thank them later.
Here you will appoint one hero as a regent, and one as a partner. And the more experience they have, the more they'll pass on to their children.
That goes for traits and personalities, too. Everything's game.
And keep in mind, assigning heroes to keeps retires them from combat. You can't have one foot at home and one in the battlefield. Now that your regent is appointed, it's time to decide on a partner.
Although this isn't an arrangement out of love, who knows? Maybe it'll turn into that.
We've seen it happen.
Personality, traits, experience, they're all important here.
But just because this is an arrangement of necessity doesn't mean you should reduce these heroes to a pile of numbers either. They deserve better than that. Many happy returns.
Let's give the newlyweds some privacy, eh? It's a lot to take in, but you'll handle it, or your mind will become as cracked as our body.
You'll be fine. Now then, please join us back at the capital so we can... And welcome back.
You are here, right? It's a little hard to tell if you're still in your mind's eye or whatever.
This is where your heroes return to after battle. From here, you may equip them with any skills or weapons they may have earned, as well as perform research.
Basically, we can devote some of our power to help the war effort and the nation. Whether it's building new keeps, starting a Sage Rights Guild, or a Standards Crucible. Fun stuff.
Building more keeps is likely the most pressing option, as you'll be able to foster more bloodlines, but don't shun the other possibilities. With your approval, we can research weapons, potions, armor. If the amount of time required dissuades you from researching something, consider the Sage Rights Guild. Any hero who joins the Sage Rights will hasten the time required for any pursuit. They will never see...
Oh, yeah, one more thing. The end of this war is not even a glimpse on our horizon yet. But your immortality gives us an advantage. The ability to step back and let time pass.
You can start and stop this timeline at will, but we'll also stop it for you should something require your attention.
Like a cadence attack.
That is a probable possibility. The Horns of Birth. A cause for celebration indeed.
Babies have been born before today.
And it was glorious every time, was it not?
What, unbearable shrieking and smells that are even worse? That's your idea of glorious.
Yes.
Oh. Only influenced by the other heroes in combat. Gotcha. That's what. Nimble, increased dexterity. Awesome. Shadowjack seems like a cool thing.
It always feels weird accomplishing something without having beaten it into submission.
Should have seen my books after I was done with them.
Finally, some action!
As you have no doubt surmised by now, it takes time for the cadence to create its pawns, so they're only able to attack every few years. Unfortunately, you cannot fight back multiple incursions at the same time. Our primary focus is charging up to destroy our enemy, and we can only allot enough of our energy to send out one group of heroes at a time.
Pawns don't last long outside of the cadence either. If you win one battle, it'll be too late to fight the other.
Choose wisely, and
Blow the horns! Yeah! Do you feel it? That little tingling in the air before a fight? I know they do.
here is where you can make any last-minute substitutions or preparations before you deploy your heroes to battle. Once you give the word, they'll jump in, and we'll handle the rest.
Make sure they close their mouths when they jump.
Right.
Good. Now send someone ahead to scout enemy positions, and then we shall flank through.
Hey!
What? Oh, sorry. Old habits.
I admire the ruptures.
What?
They rush into battle, no concern for their own safety, knowing that as soon as they come upon their prey, they'll explode into a corrosive mess of pain and suffering. Even in death, they still hurt their enemies. It's beautiful.
Disconcerting.
You say I'm wrong. can't move after that? That's stupid.
And good riddance, deplorable beast of pestilence! Oh no. Almost done.
was bound to happen sooner or later, so you should get used to this now. There'll be a lot more before we're done.
Remember, they're fighting for something bigger than themselves. Persevere, honor their sacrifice. Send them back to that sludge from whence they came!
I guess keep you alive. That's right. I can open some other folks.
Everyone counts.
You took your hits and stood strong. A ruler after my own heart.
Yes, and if you take a week to celebrate and don't remember your name by the end, then you really will be. Before, you were making choices on the battlefield. Now, you'll be making choices on the battlefield of life. What?
Come on.
I will not apologize if I'm passionate.
You know when you guide the heroes in battle? Well, sometimes the people, your heroes included, will want your advice on matters they can't decide themselves.
They'll be putting their choices in your hands, and sometimes their lives.
And the decisions you make may affect the morale of the nation.
Unfortunately, we've learned that the cadence feeds off grief and malcontent. So if something tragic happens, corruption can spread very quickly.
But the opposite is true too.
We will trust your decisions, whatever they end up being. Sage Rights Guild. I was always jealous of those in my class who went on to join their ranks. They ended up designing the rotary trebuchet that's still used in keeps to this day, as well as the first oak and stone crossbow.
First time I went to one, I came in for an armor fitting, and by the end, both of my arms were on fire.
What a bunch of brilliant scamps they are. First of many, I hope. The thrills of battle are a hard thing to leave, but I always found the thrills of inquiry and invention to be worthy substitutes.
Just don't get carried away with appointments. Sage Rights can never return to battle, and last I checked, we still need heroes to win this war. I remember the day I finished my training and set off for the capital. There was a lot of crying, mostly from the kids I crushed during my advanced gouging final. What a day that was.
It always arrives faster than one expects.
This should be good.
I believe you'll have your work cut out for you.
I bet it was a fun ride while it lasted.
A grand adventure studying the very foundations of our understanding, whilst having the wherewithal to make any ideas into reality. Yes, I'd say so.
This is why it pays to always have your heroes on standby.
Getting out of the capital will be victory enough for them.
Shadow Jack. thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, as always. Above all else, have fun. This is Jason signing off.